he broke some ribs.
Oh.
And not well. He was rescuing a kitten that was stuck up in a tree,
Oh man.
and he fell out rescuing the kitten. So he's not just a great guy. He's also a motherfucking hero, is what he is. He was rescuing a kitten who had climbed up a tree, who had climbed up the tree to save a baby who was stuck up in the tree as well. So the baby climbed up the tree. The kitten went up to rescue it, and then Kevin had to run up and rescue both of them, and that was how he broke his ribs.
Right.
and the baby had some congenital heart defects. Somehow still managed to end up in the tree. And then the kitten climbed up the tree to rescue the baby with some congenital heart defects. And the kitten had worms. And Kevin had to climb up the tree to save the kitten that had worms, who was going up there to save the baby that had... None of this is funny. That the baby that had congenital heart defects, and then he grabbed them both, and as he was falling, the kitten and the baby were falling, and with his mighty arms, his mighty Kevin Casson early bird arms, he grabbed the kitten and he grabbed the baby, and he hit the ground, boom! But his massive chest saved the lives of the kitten and the baby, and it was actually the baby and the kitten that ended up breaking his ribs more than the fall. But he saved both of them, and somehow, when they came down, the power of the fall actually cured the baby of its heart defects and the worms that the cat had flying out its body. Ended up just going into the grass and living their best worm lives. So he actually didn't just save the baby. He saved the baby. He saved the kitten, and he saved the worms. And the only price that he paid was a few broken ribs. The cat lived its best. It was not a cat. It was a kitten, Wade. And the kitten went up the tree with worms. And then the force of the impact of the cat hitting Kevin, hitting the ground, forced the worms right out the cat's asshole. And they
When
went,
you like that one.
and they went and they all got in the grass.
Oh God. Guitar.
Oh. I don't know if Wendy's gonna make it. What a waste! Two wasted. Just reminded me of another part of the story.
Oh, I see.
He asked if the poop came out or just the worms.
Well, it's funny you should ask that.
What happened was the worms.
There goes the show.
It's such an upsetting story. I can't stop crying. It's so beautiful. The poop came out the cat's asshole with the worms. And as it happened, the grass under the tree had been dying. So the poop fertilized the grass. So he saved the baby's life. He saved the cat's life. He saved the worm's life. And he also saved the grass's life. And just for a few broken ribs. Please donate to Kevin.
Oh God.
I can't. Oh my God.
We were just telling the story of how our friend Kevin, he broke his ribs, but he broke them like a hero. He had to climb up a tree, you see, to save a kitten who happened to have worms.
Oh God.
who climbed up the tree to save a baby who had congenital heart defects. And he climbed up the tree to save them both. And the tree happened to be over a lawn that was dying. So he went up to save them, and he fell down out of the tree. And he caught the baby, and he caught the cat just in time, right on his chest. And somehow the congenital heart defects were cured by this, and the worms came out in the shit from the cat, and it helped the grass grow, and the worms went and lived wonderful lives in the grass, and all Kevin had to do was break a few ribs. So that's basically what happened.